I recently stumbled upon one of the coolest collections of vintage media tech in Bowie, Maryland, and it kind of blew my mind.
It's a museum that's designed to tell the story of radio and television in American homes.
1390 WTOP.
It's called the National Capital Radio and Television Museum, and their inventory will make you feel like you've stepped into your very own version of the movie Back to the Future.
Want to see a 1920s radio shaped like a grand piano?
Or maybe one of the first radios ever made after Prohibition ended.
To celebrate the end of Prohibition, this radio has a built-in bar. If you open it up, there's little whiskey bottles and shot glasses there.
Curator Brian Belanger told me they're celebrating 25 years of collecting this stuff, from old repair shops and donations mostly. And their staff is amazingly able to refurbish all of it, whether it's an old Zenith radio or one of the first color TVs made by Admiral or RCA.
And this is a GE and a Philco. They both had Bluetooth installed. This microphone was used for the first Beatles radio interview here in the United States back in 1964.
And you've got it in the closet, man? What's going on?
The museum starts from the very beginning, with the first ever transatlantic cables that eventually gave way to AM radio. And Brian told me they really take a look at how these innovations impacted the public.
This little red one is the first transistor radio offered to consumers. It came out in 1954, and today every teenager wants a smartphone. In those days, every teenager wanted a transistor radio.
Speaking of refurbishing, the NCRT Museum has managed to compile a massive library of more than 30,000 MP3 samples that take you back in time, which you can play out loud at certain exhibits.
Let's see, there's on the bags we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Before I left, there was one more surprise.
Nice.
Brian showed me an old 50 kilowatt vacuum tube, which helped transmit the AM frequency of former DC radio station WJSV. Eventually, that station evolved into, you guessed it, WTOP. Brian says their true mission here is to educate, to help us hold on to the knowledge of how our media landscape in America has gotten to where it is today.
Radio and television are extremely important to our nation, but very often the schools neglect talking about the history of that. So that's why we need museums like this.
In Bowie, Matt Kaufax, WTOP News.